The Miami versus Florida game time has officially been set. Let's take an early look at the game, and let's also discuss some history between these two teams. What's going on, Canes fans? Now, before we dive into today's video, don't forget, mark your calendars, clear your schedule for this Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time because we're doing a really cool live stream. In the next day or two, I'm going to upload my way too early season prediction for the Miami Hurricanes. But what's even cooler is on Friday, what I'm going to do is go live and put the schedule up, and I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to vote in the live chat, win or loss for each game, and then we're going to compare your way too early season prediction, the fans, this community, to my way too early season prediction. We did this last year, and it was a really big hit, so I would love to see you there. Just keep in mind that you will have to be present during the live stream to actually participate in the voting. If you're not there and watch it after, you can put your input in down in the comments, but you won't be able to actually vote on win or loss for each game. So yes, it is true. Miami versus Florida will be kicking off on Saturday, August 31st at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time on ABC in the Swamp. I saw a little bit of disappointment from both fan bases because a lot of people wanted it to be a night game, but 3:30 it is. It's probably going to be a hot one, so you're going to want to make sure that you're hydrated. 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time at the Swamp. Obviously, this is a huge game for both head coaches because they both have something to prove in this one. On one hand, you have Mario Cristobal, who wants to show that he's put together this dream team, and that team actually has chemistry and is going to make a run for the college football playoffs. In the other hand, you have Billy Napier, who wants to show that maybe they should at least give him 7 or 8 games before they decide to fire him this season. But I did actually want to briefly mention some history between these two teams that I found quite interesting. They've played 56 times in total, with Miami owning the series right now 29-27. The most recent matchup was at Camping World Stadium back in 2019 when Manny Diaz was the head coach, and the Gators won that matchup 24-20. I remember that game. It was a heartbreaker. It sucked. We thought we were going to win it, but we just couldn't get over the hump. But here's the part that I really wanted to share that I found super interesting. The series is tied at 14 apiece when playing Miami at home, but out of the 21 times they've played at Florida, Miami has won 12 of them, and the Gators have won 9. So at the Swamp, Miami has actually won more than Florida has won. Now, there's no denying that the Swamp can definitely be a tough place to play, but seeing that stat did put a little bit of a smile on my face. I'm just going to be real. Now, depending on where you check, this number will vary, but according to DraftKings, at the time of recording this video on May 14th, 2024, Miami is actually a 2-point favorite over Florida going into this matchup. So with that being said, my question for you is this. If you were forced to pick who is going to win this game right now, you had to put your money on it, who are you picking, Miami or Florida? And you don't even have to give any reasons behind your pick. I mean, it's super early. Obviously, you wouldn't actually put anything on the game at this point in time, or maybe you would. Hey, I'm not one to judge, but I just want to know who you would pick in this game. And I'm not going to ask you without giving my opinion. If I had to pick right now, I'd probably have to give a slight edge to Miami. I do think this could be a scary game because it is at Florida. It is an SEC opponent. And I still don't think that Florida is going to be out of this world crazy good in 2024. But again, just because a team might not be that great, they can still get up and get hyped for a game and can make it a close one. We see that time and time again every college football season. But I would still probably right now have to put my money on Miami with all of the information that we currently have. And again, this could change closer to kickoff. We have to see. We're hoping that the chemistry is there with this team that Mario has put together. There's also, of course, just the game day coaching, which has always been something Miami struggled with under Mario Cristobal so far, and I don't expect that to change. But I also think the Gators really aren't that great. I think that Billy Napier won't last in Florida, so we'll see. It's such an important game for both of these coaches. I mean, all joking aside, this is, the money year for Mario Cristobal, a lot are saying. It's year 3, even though it's only the second year with the same coordinators. They have to make the most out of it with this team that they've built and put together here. And for Florida, man, they're trying to prove that, hey, like, we're trending up. A lot of people believe we're trending down. So we'll see. I think it's going to be a really good game. I think it could be a tight game, possibly. But I am going to give the edge to Miami at this point in time. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Don't be shy. And let me know maybe if you're going to the game. Me personally, I'm not going. I'm not going to go to that one. Going to the swamp is not on my bucket list or anything like that, but maybe it is for you. I hope you have a good time if you are going. Let's chop it up down in the comments. Remember though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. I'll see y'all in the next one.